State political reporter Alicia O'Flaherty joins me now. And Alicia, this news is potentially very damaging for the government, isn't it?
It certainly is, James. While the Premier has very much been trying to play down the significance of the decision today, there's no doubt that if this ends up having a major impact on the future of the Oakajee project, it would not only be disappointing but even embarrassing for the Premier, who has very much made this his pet project and has been talking it up for years.
And Alicia, that wasn't the only problem Colin Barnett was grappling with today.
That's right, James. The Premier was trying to put out fires on several fronts today. He spent much of the day defending his Education Minister and the government over allegations that an independent education report had been doctored. Now, that report led to a decision by the Education Department to cease funding for a special needs school in Perth. But the opposition revealed yesterday that it had discovered two versions of that report.
The opposition stepped up its attack a day after the changed report emerged.
We've produced a smoking gun, Mr Speaker. We've got two different versions of the one report.
The report resulted in the Education Department recommending funding be cut for a school program catering to children with disabilities. One version sent to the school states the department has an ethical or moral responsibility to continue funding it. But another given to the opposition didn't contain that paragraph. The government says it believes one was a draft and the other a final report, but can't explain who or why it was changed.
Now, whether that was the department that had requested that, whether the author of the report requested that, I don't know.
The Premier asked the Public Sector Commissioner to investigate and says any evidence of misconduct will be referred to the Corruption and Crime Commission. The opposition moved for a parliamentary committee to also investigate, including whether the Education Minister was involved.
For 2 decades she's been Dr Accountability. Minister, if you don't vote for this motion, you trash your own personal legacy on accountability.
The government blocked the move, but says the Minister will cooperate with the Public Sector Commissioner's investigation.
And I have said that he is not to provide a draft report to me, and that Mr Speaker, it is so hard to soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys. So hard.
Even as the political debate raged, the Education Minister announced funding for the program would now be continued and admitted the department had told the school its funding would cease before telling her.
I thought that was very strange that the letter would have gone before I had a chance to look at the memo.
The opposition says it's a sign she has no control of her department. Alicia O'Flaherty, ABC News.